Hey, what's good? Thanks for hopping in the car with Christian Addiction Recovery, the channel where like minded individuals that face similar struggles can come so that we can learn and discuss new ways to live our best life possible and overall become the best versions of yourself. Have you ever heard this that alcohol affects your decisions? Right? I remember hearing that growing up and I was just like, yeah, alcohol affects my decisions, right? Or I could see that how alcohol made my decisions slower because I drank alcohol and I could kind of see that. But something that I learned when I was at rehab really opened up my eyes about alcohol. And that was how alcohol affects your decisions. I had just kind of chalked it up as just, like one of those random pieces of information, like, it takes 30 days to start a good habit or whatever like that. And I don't have all the science right now for this video, but I'll leave a link in the description down below so that you can go check out and hear about how alcohol affects our decision making from a scientist point of view. But to break it down, the frontal lobes in our brain, the part up here, that's the part of our brain that is in charge of decision making, self-control, ideas. It's the part of our brain that contains logic. And what I discovered that changed my life was that even after just one drink, what happens is the neurons in your brain stop being able to connect with that frontal lobe. And even after one drink, it considerably affects your ability to talk to the part of your brain that makes decisions, that can make good decisions. So basically, when you start drinking, you become reactionary. And it's not like I never made a good decision on alcohol. Sometimes I reactionarily made a good decision on alcohol, but I was turning off communication to the part of my brain that was able to make good decisions. So I was just basically making, if I ever made a good decision to like not drive because I was drinking, it wasn't because I logically thought it out. It's just because I reacted to something in the situation. Maybe fear from getting pulled over. And so when you're drinking and you're becoming more reactionary to your emotions, if you have a bunch of negative emotions in your life, and usually people that are addicted to alcohol are dealing with a bunch of negative emotions in their life. That's why they're drinking alcohol. And so when you drink alcohol, those negative emotions are going to start having more of a pull on your decision making. Because here's the thing, emotions affect our decisions, regardless if we want them to or not. Emotions and decisions are so intertwined that if we didn't have emotions and we were basing all of our decision making on logic alone, we would sit there for hours analyzing all of the different variables about the effect that our decision is going to have on our lives. I mean, we could just sit there and, this could happen and this could happen and this could happen. And you could just analyze until you're dead on one decision. But emotions help us to make that decision. And so that's why it's really, really important that we have a good emotional intelligence and that we are in touch with our emotions, but we are not controlled by them. When negative emotions are in control of our life, then we are making our decisions based on fear and anxiety. And when those emotions are in control, we become very reactionary. So it's very important that if you're feeling anxiety about a situation or a decision and you're feeling pressure, but like worldly pressure that is bringing you confusion, then you need to wait until you come to a place of peace so that you can make that decision be the best one for you. Because here's the thing, when you're in a place of confusion, it's really hard to make a good decision. But once you start making those good decisions and you start directing your life to peace, then you are going to be in a place of peace. Next time you have to make a decision, it's going to be much easier to make the right decision for you when you have positive emotion in your life and you have peace in your life. And so the cycle will continue. You're in a better place of peace, you make a better decision. The decision takes you to a better place of peace. The better place of peace, you make better decisions. And so that's how God can draw us into this amazing existence that I'm always talking about. It's because it's exponential. And the deeper you go, the more you just want to stay in that peace, and you will do whatever you have to do to keep it. My mom got a really good phrase from her mentor when she first became a Christian, and that was, "The Lord leads and the devil pushes." And so that's how you can gauge where your decision is being affected from. Look, if you've been making bad decisions for a long time, like I did for most of my life, then you are probably in a state of mind that you are attacked by confusion, fear, anxiety, distrust, and confusion. I say confusion twice because, man, confusion is what it is when you are not in that place of peace. And I know it might seem quite impossible to achieve this kind of contentment that I'm talking about, but it is more than possible. It's probable if you start making good decisions and asking the Lord to put His will into your life. So start your good decision making today. Look, there's thousands and thousands of decisions that we make throughout our day, and most of them don't have an effect on the trajectory of our life. But we don't know which decisions are going to have an effect on the trajectory of our life. So it's really important that we get our minds to a place of peace and have our lives filled with positive emotion so that we're just always making good decisions. And I'm telling you, if you just start wherever you're at, start, and you can change your life. You can transform your existence from experiencing fear and anxiety to experiencing contentment and joy. And it starts with you today, right now. Start making a choice. Hey, comment down below, what's your go-to activity to get you to a place of peace so that you can make a good decision? Please share. We're all learning from each other here. I do not think that I have it all figured out, but I do know that it's about the journey. And God has brought me from hell, and He is bringing me into His marvelous light. And so I'd really love for you to join me. Hey, subscribe if you haven't done that. Just hit that little red word, add a D onto the end of it. Now you're in the family. Now you're in the family. I appreciate you, okay? And just smash the like. Just smash the like. Man, did you hear my stomach growl? That was loud. Hey guys, and share this information around, okay? You may not be dealing with addiction or attachment or expectations or any of the things that we talk about on this channel, but you probably know someone that could benefit from a little bit of change in their mental health. So do me a favor, share this around. Check out my blog down below. Some people learn better from words instead of videos. So share that blog around to someone that could use a little bit of help. All right, again, I'm glad y'all are part of the family now. I'll catch you next time. Peace.